Hello students, how are you? In the previous video, I have explained you about the Society of the France. Now today, I am going to explain you about the cause of the France Revolution. There are many causes which created the French Revolution, in which the first cause that I am going to explain you that is a social cause. In a social cause, first of all, I want to make you know that there was in the France there was the rule of the king, and in France the king was having the luxurious life. He was living a very good life. He was having best food, best style, best home, and as well as he was having the fashion, and he was investing the money, the precious money of the common people in his own. Second, inequalities in the social order of the France that I explained you in the previous class also, that the France society was divided into the three orders. Number one was the clergy, second one is the noble, and the third one is the common people. And they were division that was made, and it was not equally, they were having the equal right that was given to each of them. Inequality was there, inequality in the behavior, inequality in the rights, inequality in the tax, in every way there was an inequality that was seen in the France society. Number third, burden of the tax on the people. In the previous video I have explained you the the tax burden that was given only to the common people. The nobles and the clergy were not paying any tax, and the common people have to pay the important tax, such as the, and it was collected by the church and the state. And I made you know two types of the important tax that was collected. That was a tithe and tallies. Tithe by the church and the tally by the state. Next is a unprivileged class which was not having any political right. Unprivileged class, who were they? In the previous class also I made you understand that the unprivileged class is the common people. In the common also the three categories were there. The last category, those were peasants, small servant, they were not having any right, they were not having the political right. So they were depressed, they were suppressed, and the many pressure that was made on them. So they were not having any good life. The miserable life that they were living in the country of such as a big country as France. Next, autocratic rule. The autocratic, that the ruler is ruling in his own. You simple way you can say the ruler is a dictator. His decision is a final. Next is I'm going to explain you about the economic cause of the France Revolution. Number A, the king was extravagant. A very important word, that extravagant, in Hindi we call it lutau. The king was investing money in his own family, in his own neighboring family countries, those who are relatives, as well as in his family members, those who are very much near and dear, and in his own lifestyle. Next is unfair distribution of the tax. So unfair distribution of the tax that I also made you understand in the previous class. The some of the society people or the state peoples were having the right, and some of them were not having any right. Some of them were having the right from the birth, that they were not paying, they are not allowed to pay any tax. but the common people were suppressed, and they were pressured that was made that they have to pay. So this is the unfair distribution that was made in the country, so that the burden was lot of burden was there on the common people and the common categories of the people. Next is the poor administration. The administration was so poor that the final decision that only comes from the king, and king order was final, and the poor, those who are not able to give, they have to sell their land, but they have to pay. These are the some of the miserable condition that was made against the small society people, those who are earning in a daily wages, the daily wages they were earning it. So how can they will pay? They are having the miserable lives, and they were not earning a lot of money. And though the condition was made by the king that they had to do so, as well as the nobles were also making the also playing a vital role to collect the feudal dues, and surplus interest was also taken by the these common people. So these are the some of the condition that was made against to the small categories of the people, those were divided. Next is the fall of the trade. Why the trade fall? The trade fall due to the some of the important more extra tax that was imposed. The extra tax imposed on businessmen, and businessmen were also in the common category. They were producing in the import, in the export, everywhere they have to give some special duty that was imposed on the businessman, and that was known as an octroi duty. So such conditions was so bad that the pressure was only made on the common people, those who were the 90% population of the France. Next is the financial help to America. Financial help to America. Why? America was governed, ruled, and America was the colony of the British. British and the France was having the conflict between each other. So this tension was also in, and it was seen in the American freedom. So France was investing large sum of the amount of the money, their army and their force was used for the independence of the America. They were not looking forward to the society people, those who are living in the France. And this condition also made the worst in the in the country, and the local people were suffering a lot due to such action or reaction, such action that was made in the France. Next is the political cause. Political cause number A, there was a arbitrary ruler. Arbitrary ruler, the simple way we can call it, the representative of the god. That means king was representing the god. That means king was making the people, poor people, to know that he is representing to God. He is the final decision maker. If they go against to the king, that they go against to the god. So the poor people felt that the king is the whole and soul. King is worshipped, and they were worshipped by the poor people as a god. Next, inefficiency and the corruption was also there. Administration was very poor. Lot of corruption was seen in the France. Power was centralized. The decision that was taken only by the king. No other was there to take the decision. As in today we can see in India, the power is being distributed. Central government is there, state government is there, and the small government is also being formed in the local level. So such type of the power that it was not distributed in the France. It was under the control of the king only and their family members. No uniform system of the rules and regulation was there. Character of the Louis was very loose. His decision was taken by the by his wife. Whatever the decision that she took it, that was the final decision for the Louis. And these are the some of the things that we can see in the France that was happening. Next is the very important cause that we can say it was a real cause of the France Revolution, and that was a writers. I can say the psychological cause. Psychological cause, why I say that, because this action, some reaction that is coming through the mind by writings. And who are they? The idea to govern the world always comes from the philosophers. In 18th century also, the great philosophers such as Rousseau, Montesquieu, Voltaire, John Locke, they wrote many things, and these are the some of the writers paved the way of the revolution in the country. Voltaire, he wrote about the freedom of speech and religion tolerance, and made the fun of the church. Rousseau advocated the popular sovereignty of theory and carried the ideas forward and proposing the form of the government based on the social contract between the people and their representatives. Montesquieu, he wrote the one book that is known as the Spirit of the Law, proposed a division of the power within the government between legislative, executive, and the judiciary. So these are the some of the writers were very important, and they played the vital role in the French Revolution. Now I'm coming to the very important and the last cause that is keeps a lot of importance, that is an immediate factor. And what are the some of the immediate factors that comes to? Number A, people were protesting against the high price of the bread. The price rose so much high that they have to fight to have the bread. So there was a scarcity of the food grains. Next, the population also increased. In 1715, they were having the 23 million population, and it increased to the 28 million in 1789, thus, which led to the great demand of the food grains. Next, in 1789, one major cause was also there, that the winter was so severe which destroyed the total crops of the France, and which rose the high scarcity of the food grains as well as the rise of the price in the bread. And the very important, which will be taught in the next chapter, that was a convocation of the State General. The meeting was called after 176 years by the king to pass the proposal of a new tax. But the third state members didn't want to pass this law, because the third state members were suffering a lot. They were not having the right to give the vote inside the State General. So members of the third state walk out of the assembly, and the law didn't pass. And in the next chapter we will explain about and we will also learn about what happened in the convocation in the State General meeting. Thank you.